it's great to be here. You're absolutely right. The scene has exploded. For a long time, Czech food was seen as very traditional, very heavy, something you'd eat in a pub. But now, there's this wonderful energy on the streets. What makes it special is the blend of history and innovation. Centuries-old recipes cooked right next to creative twists. It's honest, hearty food made with real pride, and locals have truly embraced it. It's about community, gathering in a square, and sharing a simple, delicious meal.
That sounds fantastic. When you walk through a market here, what's the first thing that hits you?
The smell gets you first. A mix of sweet cinnamon from trdelník, smoky sausages, and garlicky potato pancakes. Then you see the colors and hear the happy chatter. It's a symphony of deliciousness.
Let's talk about that sweet smell. Trdelník. If you've ever wandered the cobblestone streets of Prague, you know exactly what I mean. The scent of caramelized sugar and warm pastry drifts through the air, drawing locals and tourists alike to the many trdelník stands that seem to pop up on every corner. But what exactly is this treat, and how did it become such a symbol of the city?
The famous trdelník. Its Czech roots are debated. Some say it originated in Slovakia or Hungary, but there's no denying its popularity here in Prague. Over the years, it's become a must-try for anyone visiting the city, and you'll find it everywhere from bustling markets to quiet side streets. The process is mesmerizing. A sweet, yeasted dough is carefully wrapped around a wooden or metal spit, then slowly roasted over glowing coals. As it turns, the outside crisps up, forming a golden crust. Once it's cooked, the pastry is rolled in a generous mixture of sugar and cinnamon, which melts into a crackly, fragrant coating.
They look amazing, but I've seen them with all sorts of fillings, everything from whipped cream and fruit to gooey chocolate and even ice cream. With so many options, it's hard to know where to start. What's the best way to enjoy one of these pastries?
Purists will tell you there's nothing better than a trdelník eaten warm, straight off the coals, with just that classic cinnamon and sugar. The outside is crisp, the inside is soft and pillowy, and the flavor is simple but perfect. But Prague's creative spirit has taken trdelník to new heights. Modern versions are filled with everything from creamy vanilla ice cream and rich chocolate sauce to fresh berries and even Nutella. These indulgent twists are a feast for the eyes and the taste buds. Honestly, you should try both the classic and the modern versions to see which you prefer.
Watching a trdelník being made is almost as enjoyable as eating one. The transformation from simple dough to a golden spiraled pastry is a little bit magical. It's more than just a snack, it's a piece of living food culture, evolving with every new generation of bakers and eaters.
Exactly. There's something special about standing with friends, everyone grinning with a warm pastry in hand, steam rising into the chilly Prague air. It's the perfect walking around snack, easy to eat, fun to share, and instantly Instagrammable. Trdelník has become an iconic part of Prague's street food scene, and it brings people together.
It really shows how food culture can be both traditional and playful. Trdelník bridges the gap between old-world recipes and modern-day creativity, making it a treat that appeals to all ages and backgrounds.
That's what makes it special. Old and new, side by side. You can taste a bit of history in every bite, but you're also part of a new tradition that's still being written.
And it's delicious, no matter how you eat it. Whether you go for the classic or the creative, you're in for a treat that's as memorable as the city itself.
Absolutely. Judging by the crowds at every trdelník stand, it's clear this pastry is here to stay. It's become a beloved part of Prague's food landscape, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
I can't wait to try one myself. There's something about seeing everyone enjoy it that makes it irresistible.
You won't regret it. It's one of those simple pleasures that makes travel so rewarding.
Now that we've satisfied our sweet tooth, let's move on to something savory and discover what else Prague's vibrant street food scene has to offer. I've heard about smaženíček, fried cheese. It seems to be everywhere in Prague, and people line up for it at every market stall. What makes it so special? Is it just the cheese, or is there more to the story?
Smaženíček is a Czech treasure, beloved by locals and visitors alike. It's more than just a snack. It's a symbol of comfort and nostalgia for many Czechs, reminding them of childhood lunches and late-night cravings. Imagine a thick slab of cheese, usually Edam or Hermelin, coated in breadcrumbs and deep-fried until the outside is perfectly crisp and golden, while the inside turns irresistibly gooey and stretchy. The aroma alone is enough to draw a crowd.
How do you eat it on the street? Is it messy, or is there a special way to enjoy it while wandering through Prague's busy squares?
Usually it's served in a fresh bread roll, almost like a burger. This is called servi hus. The vendor will add a generous dollop of Czech tartar sauce, which is creamy, tangy, and full of herbs. It's the perfect street food, easy to hold, satisfying to eat, and totally delicious. The tartar sauce's tang cuts through the richness of the cheese, balancing every bite. Some people even add a slice of lettuce or a pickle for extra crunch and freshness.
Sounds decadent. What's the vibe at a stall selling this? Is it a quick grab and go, or do people linger and savor the experience?
The vendors are deep frying masters, working fast to keep up with the hungry crowds. You'll see them expertly flipping cheese in bubbling oil, always with a smile and a friendly word for regulars. There's a no-fuss, comforting atmosphere. People gather around, chatting and laughing, sometimes huddling together on chilly days with their warm cheese rolls. I remember a stall near Wenceslas Square. On a cold day, that cheesy roll was pure comfort. The steam rising from the sandwich, the crunch of the breading, and the melty cheese inside. It's a simple pleasure that warms you from the inside out.
It's amazing how something so simple can be so beloved. There's a kind of magic in the way Smażenie Sir brings people together, whether they're locals or travelers discovering it for the first time.
It's the ultimate comfort food, crispy, melty, and deeply satisfying. Every bite is a reminder of why street food can be so special. It's simple, honest, and made to be enjoyed in the moment.
I can see why it's a street food hit. The lines, the laughter, the smell of frying cheese. It's an experience as much as a meal.
Once you try it, you'll crave it again. It's the kind of food that stays with you, long after you've left the streets of Prague.
Let's talk sausages next. If the cheese is this good, I can't wait to see what's next on the menu.
Bring it on! Czech street food has plenty more surprises in store.
Czech sausages, Kbasa, are everywhere, from bustling city squares to quiet village fairs. But what makes them so special, so unmistakably Czech? Is it the way they're made, the flavors, or the experience of eating them right on the street?
Kbasa is the king of Czech street food. No market or festival feels complete without the smoky aroma of sausages grilling over open flames, drawing crowds from all directions. Each sausage is made from coarsely ground pork, seasoned boldly with garlic, marjoram, and black pepper. The blend of spices is robust, giving every bite a punch of flavor. The sausages are smoked, which adds a deep, savory note and keeps them juicy inside, with a satisfying snap when you bite in.
But how are these iconic sausages served to hungry customers?
The answer is simple. On a humble paper plate, with a thick slice of hearty rye bread and a generous dollop of sharp mustard. No frills, just honest food. You tear off a piece of bread, dip the sausage into the mustard, and savor the combination. It's a ritual as much as a meal, and every bite is packed with flavor. The bread soaks up the sausage's juices, making sure nothing goes to waste. It's a perfect pairing. Simple, but deeply satisfying.
What's it like to visit a sausage stall in the heart of the Czech Republic?
It's communal and traditional. Vendors work with practiced hands, flipping sausages, and slicing bread with a rhythm that's been passed down for generations. The air is filled with laughter, conversation, and the irresistible scent of grilling meat. You stand shoulder to shoulder with locals and tourists alike, all united by the anticipation of that first delicious bite.
It's more than just food. It's a real slice of Czech life, a tradition that brings people together.
These stalls are institutions, often run by the same families for decades. They're a living link to the past, serving up history with every sausage.
Everyone loves a good Kbasa, young and old, locals and visitors. It's a taste that instantly connects you to the heart of Czech culture.
Kbasa is a great leveler, simple, delicious, and truly for everyone. Whether you're a student, a tourist, or a lifelong local, it's a treat you can't resist.
I'm hungry just thinking about it. The smoky aroma, the spicy bite, the crunch of fresh bread. It's street food at its best.
You have to try one. It's an experience you won't forget, and a flavor you'll crave long after you leave.
Next up, potato pancakes, another Czech classic you won't want to miss.
You won't be disappointed. I'll be on the lookout for a Bramboriki master. It is comforting, rustic, and full of flavor. It sounds like a dish with real soul. Look for small, independent stalls at farmers markets or festivals. The best ones are made fresh to order, often by someone who's been perfecting the recipe for years. Where's the best place to get them? Folded in half on a paper plate, hot from the pan, sometimes with sour cream or sauerkraut. They're filling, but you'll want more than one. How do you eat them on the street? Grated potatoes, flour, egg, milk, lots of garlic and marjoram, pan-fried until crispy on the edges, soft in the middle. Bramburaki, savory potato pancakes, smell incredible. What's in them? What's in?
What makes them special? Time for something sweet, Palisinki, the Czech crepe.
Then filled and rolled. Cooked on a griddle. Thin, delicate pancakes made from a simple batter.
What are the classic fillings?
But for a Czech twist, try tavaro, a sweet, tangy curd cheese, sometimes with raisins. Chocolate spread. Fruit jams.
How are they served?
A light, not too sweet, the perfect treat after something savory. Or drizzled with chocolate. Rolled up, dusted with icing sugar.
They sound comforting and simple.
Exactly. They're a sweet hug in pancake form.
I'll definitely try one. Beyond the food, what's the atmosphere like at a Czech market?
It's lively but relaxed. Families, friends, local shopping, everyone mingling. Vendors are passionate and love to share their stories.
Does talking to vendors make a difference?
Absolutely. They're the heart of the market. Ask about their food, and you'll get a story that makes every bite taste better.
Any memorable moments?
Once a vendor told me her marjoram was from her own garden. That detail made her bramburaki unforgettable.
What else can you find at these markets?
Handmade pottery, honey flowers, crafts, and sometimes live music. It's a full cultural experience. Taste, sights, sounds, and community.
It sounds like the real spirit of Czechia.
It is authentic, welcoming, and vibrant.
I can't wait to visit.
You'll love it.
Let's talk drinks. What should you drink with Czech street food besides beer?
Malinovka, a raspberry soda, is another classic. Kofola, a local cola with herbal notes, is a favorite.
And in winter?
Hot mead or Horka Medovina is sweet and warming. Svarek, Czech mulled wine, fills the air with festive spice.
Any perfect pairings?
For non-alcoholic, Bramburak with Kofola is unbeatable. Kbasa with a cold pilsner is classic.
It's all about simple, perfect combinations.
Exactly, the right drink makes the food even better.
I'll be sure to try them all.
Cheers to that. Bring some cash, especially for smaller stalls. Cards are more common now, but cash is still king.
Big squares or neighborhood markets?
Do both. The big squares for atmosphere, local markets for authenticity.
What's the golden rule?
Eat with an open mind and a happy heart. Enjoy the flavors, the people, and the moment.
That's the perfect way to experience Czech street food.